Well, good morning, everyone. I think we're going to get started. I think a couple more folk are filing in, but we want to start on time and we want to end on time. So I have the pleasure of doing the welcome. So my name is Ken Willis. I'm Director of Housing and Community Investment at the Federal Home Loan Bank of Boston, and we're pleased to be a sponsor of this event today. I have to say that I was totally blown away by Dr. Megan Sandel's presentation. I mean, that was just an outstanding presentation. But we are pleased to be a sponsor of this event. I like to think that we are contributing to the vaccine that Dr. Megan Sandel spoke about through our affordable housing program. We do allocate 10% of our earnings to the specific program that does build affordable housing. And so when I think about the intersections between affordable housing and the healthcare industry and all the opportunities that exist with that, I'm really heartened that I think our program can do more in that area as well. We do have a fair amount of initiatives that do embody that, but I can really see those connections now after hearing Dr. Megan Sandel's presentation. I was just blown away, particularly by that last slide on equality and equity, which was outstanding. So my job is very simple. It's just to welcome all of you guests here today, this morning, to this great panel, and also want to welcome and thank our panelists on this very important topic. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Nancy von Euler, who will introduce the panelists and get this whole process started. So thank you and welcome.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome.
Good morning.
I'm Nancy von Euler. I'm Vice President of Programs for Fairfield County's Community Foundation, and I'm really thrilled to have been invited to moderate this panel. So excited to hear Dr. Sandel's presentation. So much of it resonated with me and with the work that we're doing at Fairfield County's Community Foundation to help every resident of Fairfield County have the opportunity to thrive regardless of zip code. So there was a lot that resonated with me. How many of you got to hear Dr. Sandel's presentation? Is it the majority? So I'm going to do a very brief introduction of Dr. Sandel then. Megan Sandel is an associate professor of pediatrics at Boston University Schools of Medicine and Public Health, the medical director of National Center for Medical Legal Partnership, and a co-principal investigator with Children's Health Watch. And her full bio is in your program. Next to Megan is Brenda Torpy, who is the CEO of Champlain Housing Trust. Brenda has 38 years of experience in affordable housing, starting with rural community development and advocacy in rural Vermont. As Burlington's housing director when Bernie Sanders was mayor, Brenda led the development of the Burlington Community Land Trust, now Champlain Housing Trust, and served as founding board president. In 1991, she joined the staff as executive director. Champlain Housing Trust is the nation's largest community land trust with over 6,000 members, 90 employees, and 2,900 affordable homes in Northwest Vermont, including over 2,000 rentals, 585 in the shared appreciation home ownership portfolio, and nonprofit facilities, retail, and commercial tenants. Next to her is Sarah Tucker. Sarah Tucker is Senior Vice President and Director of Business Banking at First County Bank. She oversees the commercial lending and business banking relationship management functions at the bank and participates in the overall strategic planning and provides leadership in the overall growth and risk management of the bank. Sarah has over 27 years of experience in banking and financial services and brings a breadth of experience in commercial banking. And thank you all for being with us this morning. So the way that we're going to start off is we're going to have each of our panelists talk for a few minutes from their perspectives and experience about the work that they're doing. And then we will have an opportunity to do some question and answer. We're going to have some staff members with index cards that you can write your questions on and then just hold them up in the air and hand them back to them, and they'll funnel them back up to me. And at the end of the presentations, I'll ask a few of my own questions, and then we'll make time to get all your questions answered. So with that, I'm going to hand it over to Dr. Sandel.